Hello and welcome to Boy Jack, here to do another reaction video. This time I'll be reacting to Canserbero, and the track I'll be reacting to is Pensando and T. You know what, hold on a second. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sorry, yep, it's Pensando and T, which basically means thinking of you. At least that's what I assume it is. If it's the wrong translation, I do apologize for that, so here goes nothing. I've always loved Canserbero. I think his flow, his delivery, and everything is absolutely awesome. It's fantastic. It's great. I love his storytelling. It's absolutely impeccable, and it's really great. And you get sucked right into it. So I just can't wait to react. I just couldn't wait to react to another track from him. So I decided to try this one. Obviously, it does have English subtitles, which helps a lot in this case. In most cases, it does help. In others, it could be a struggle to actually understand what's actually being said. Nevertheless, the language is always beautiful, even the translation always beautiful. Yes, it does sometimes lose its meaning during the translation, but ultimately it's still fantastic. So, with that said, I will be reacting to Canserbero, Pensando and T, and I guess let's get this reacting party started. Canal, Love and Rap, El Canserbero. I guess that's the channel. This sort of has the same feeling as Cuernos. The visual style and how simple it is.
Pensando en ti, sí, sí. Ninguna herida sana sin cicatriz.
Sorry, gotta go back. I love that no wound heals without a scar, which is true. You get hurt, it scabs over, it leaves a scar. Whether or not you can see it, it is there. So, take it back. I'm guessing this is about relationships, so.
Ninguna herida sana sin cicatriz. Así se derrumbó este amor, como un ciento de dominó se enfila. Cuando algún dedo el primero derriba, como una casa hecha con cartas salta hasta que una tormenta sopla su puerta de forma agresiva. Como empujar a un niño de 1 año y medio de vida, sin una maldita razón.
I like that. I mean, he's making allusions to, House of Cards, and if you probably don't have proper foundation, things fall apart. So, as I said, this is obviously talking about a relationship and how that first push kind of created this whole domino effect that completely destroyed everything. So, I love that imagery. As I said earlier, I love the way he actually his words are absolutely brilliant and like fantastic poetry in motion, so to speak.
Con cartas salta hasta que una tormenta sopla su puerta de forma agresiva, como empujar a un niño de 1 año y medio de vida, sin una maldita razón, como un paracaidista que olvidó el paracaídas. Así se derrumbó este amor y ni siquiera.
Oh wow, okay, like a parachutist who forgot his parachute. That's how this love felt. That is, oh my god, this is too much. Okay, as I said, brilliant. It's like, how you feel when the ball drops, you're in some sort of like roller coaster and you somehow probably that's how it felt. It's like if a parachutist jumps out of a plane without a parachute, initially he probably doesn't know. And when he does realize that, things are falling apart. Yeah, the screams, the fear, the whatever would probably overwhelm it, and ultimately, basically that's what happens when you least expect it, when it ends unexpectedly. It's like being stopping suddenly. You know, it's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop that does.
Porque alguno de los dos quería, sino por no tener un buen detector de mentiras. Porque de esa manera.
Oh wow, okay, because the relationship, the love didn't end just because they wanted to. It's just because they weren't able to actually communicate with each other, because they didn't really have lie detectors, so they can actually tell. So there's already distrust in that relationship. So that's usually a killer of relationships.
En mi memoria vieras las causas del problema, también la solución. Quizá me comprenderás, a menos que creyeras que no tengo defectos o soy el nuevo Dios. De nada sirve recordarte los besos de ojos cerrados, los abrazos y sonrisas del pasado, los sueños trazados, las veces que hemos llorado por cosas que han pasado y hemos superado, los juegos, los secretos, los momentos contentos, los sobrenombres tiernos que serían cursis de no ser por esto que sentimos, que nos mantuvo siempre unidos y en sus tiempos libres hace que el mundo tenga sentido. Estoy tan confundido, no sé si llorar, molestarme o sentarme a pensar, buscarte o solamente esperar. Sigo dudando que en algo sirva rezar y he llegado a pensar que o Dios no existe o Dios es bipolar. Y aquí estaré con tus fotos en mi memoria.
I'm sorry, did he say I don't think God exists, I'm bipolar? Oh, God is bipolar. Wow, okay. I can see where he's coming with that. I mean, one minute he's a benevolent God and the next he lets shit happens, and it's like, seriously, you gotta decide what you want to be. Oh, in most cases, people believe it's all free will. He's granted us free will, so that's whatever. So he doesn't really have any role in what's happening around us, which could also, I guess, reinforce the fact that he may not actually exist. So it's a weird conundrum, I guess. So there you go. Brilliant.
Dios no existe o Dios es bipolar. Y aquí estaré con tus fotos en mi memoria. Quizá con una nueva novia pensando en ti. El tiempo sana heridas de manera obvia, aunque ninguna herida sana sin dejar cicatriz. Quisiera tanto tener la voz de un cantante para no solo recitar sino cantarte, pues mi única defensa es explicarte.
The whole thing, that's the whole problem without actually having proper closure, because if you don't, it's like it's always going to follow you regardless of whatever new endeavors you actually chase. So proper closure is very important, and I really love that. I'm like, it's talking about a relationship that's fallen apart, and he is hitting all the right notes about it, and it's absolutely amazing.
Este malentendido, dame otra oportunidad. Juro que querrás envejecer conmigo. Esto es como caminar en círculos por horas, como ver a un gato perseguir su cola. Es algo ilógico estar con otra persona y preguntarnos cómo hubiese sido si te hubiese permitido amarnos. Las calles que transito, los lugares que visito, la ropa que he visto, insisto, todo me hace verte aquí. Ayer...
Yeah, as I said, it's like if there's no resolution, if there's no closure, it's everything would remind you of the person. If it ended in a really ambiguous way whereby you're not quite sure exactly what happened is the right path you actually chose, then it's going to be hard to move on. And as I said, it's going to be like a cat chasing his tail around in circles and going around in circles and just not finding a resolution.
Creí que te vi y al notar que no era, supe que aunque pueda, no quiero vivir sin ti. No te diré que...
I love that. Although I can't live with you, I can live without you. I don't want to. That is absolutely profound. I know.
No te diré que creo que moriré sin ti porque no creo. Tú sabes que soy un guerrero. No te diré que no puedo vivir sin ti porque si puedo. Sencillamente es que no quiero. Y aquí estaré esperándote, dándome mi puesto. Ojalá que cuando rectifique yo aún esté dispuesto a olvidar el pasado y perdonar que tú no me hayas perdonado y que no hayas notado que te amo. Cuánto te amo, diviértete, vuela muy lejos. Que si llegamos a viejos y nos vemos, te diré te odio. Después de aspirar tu pelo, y si morimos y hay un cielo, me escaparé del infierno y te haré el amor en una nube en honor a nuestros recuerdos. Mira lo cursi que me has convertido. Si esto...
Okay, alright. crying because I was like, wait, I'm having a hard time actually following what he started talking about there. But he did get a bit cheesy in his flowery message, and he's trying to get back to her. I guess that's a letter, and obviously it doesn't seem like a straightforward please come back with me. It's sort of like a combination of both. Like, I want to get with you, I'm not quite sure I want to get with you, but are you willing to try it? But at the same time, I'm not sure it's a good idea to try. But yeah, he's very confused, this gentleman who's in love and at the same time who's not in love.
Nos vemos, te diré te odio, después de aspirar tu pelo. Y si morimos y hay un cielo, me escaparé del infierno y te haré el amor en una nube en honor a nuestros recuerdos. Mira lo cursi que me has convertido. Si esto no es amor, entonces soy un loco sin motivo. Quiero seguir vivo solo para algún día decirte en tu cara que aún te amo, aunque aún todo puede ser diferente. Si nos juntamos y cambiamos este tema por uno que diga: vivieron felices para siempre. Vivieron felices para siempre.
Alright, so basically it feels as though there are two different timelines happening at the same time. She received the letter, and that whole sequence is actually going backwards while he's writing the letter, and I guess you could say it's happening both at the same time and not at the same time. It's one of those really weird time whatever issues. So I guess there comes a point whereby things would collide and lead to an answer which seems as though they're not going to get back together. That's the conclusion I got from that. So I am speculating here, guys, so please do not crucify me because of that, but that's what I felt. It's like it's this really weird time wobbly things. They're both happening at the same time. There are points in time where things could have changed, but it didn't change, and it came to that point, and the events have to continue with its course. This is what happens when you watch too much Doctor Who. See? Alright, that was fun. That was different. As I did say, it did remind me of Queranos, the style, the music video. And it always amazes me how he sounds. It's like I never really expect him to have that. I guess I could say it's a bit on a deep level. His voice sounds a bit deeper than what his personality looks like. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's what it feels like. It's like I listen to him, I'm like, is that really him singing? Is that really his voice? It's absolutely different from my perception of it. I'm expecting something a bit higher, but it's deeper than I expect, and it's filled with emotion, which is absolutely amazing. Alright, so with that said, that was Canserbero. That was Thinking of You, Pensando NT, which is Thinking of You. It's brilliant as usual. I love the way he tells a story. I love the way it sucks you in, and his videos at times also tells another aspect of the story, which just enhances the whole experience, and that is great. That is why I react to him as often as I can, and I'm glad to have done that. And as I said, it's a shame that he passed away. I wish he was around. I would love to see his progression and how he would have been at this point in time. So with that said, this is your boy Jack. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button, let you know when next I drop a new vid. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. I would very much appreciate it if you guys actually send other artists that you think I would actually enjoy along my way, somewhere along the line as Canserbero, or even better. It doesn't really matter, as long as you think it's actually something I would enjoy. Well, maybe you're not sure I would enjoy it, but I would love the suggestions so I can actually expand. I do have a lot that I still do have some suggestions that I haven't had a chance to go through, but I will ultimately. I'm especially looking forward to Ruben's Blade, it's Pedro Navaja, which I just found out is actually sort of a take on Frank the Knife. So I'm actually curious. I'm actually looking forward to that, and that's most likely going to be my next reaction video. I'm going to react to that within the next 3 days. So I'm looking forward to that. Apparently, he did a jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, so that should be fun to react to. So, as I was saying, yes, please don't hesitate to leave comments down below so I know what you think, I know what you want me to react to. And if you've got nothing to say, that's absolutely okay. You could just say, hey, that's fantastic. And as I said, if you disagree with what I've said during this reaction, please do not hesitate to leave comments down below. If you want to add something, that's absolutely fine. Just leave it in the comments below. All I ask is that you be constructive about it, which facilitates an exchange of ideas and which makes everything better, and we'll grow in that aspect. So that would be awesome. With that said, this is your boy Jack. Don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Jack. Y'all take care, and I'll catch you on the flip side.